Hi everyone, welcome to the second week of our Ignite Home Dumbbell Workout Series designed to get you athletic, lean and summer ready. I'm Coach Ali, I'll be your personal trainer throughout this series, and this is Steph, she'll be your assistant trainer. Now Steph will demonstrate modified exercises when required so we can accommodate restrictions and injuries. Let's complete each workout with maximum result and minimum risk to injury.
Ignite series is all about getting your body summer ready and shredded. It's particularly useful if you have an important event coming up and you want to look your best in just a few weeks. We recommend following along and training to our Ignite Home Dumbbell Workout Series if you have special events coming up and you want to wow your audience with an incredible physical presence.
We created our Ignite Home Dumbbell Workout Series to give you the perfect balance between strength training and fat burning. This week we'll bring you 3 fresh workouts. All workouts in this series will start with 30 minutes of dumbbell strength training, focusing on different body parts to create shape and firmness. We then move to the full body fat burning workout segment to get your body lean and toned. Our fat burning exercises will change weekly. Make sure that you train to every workout in the Ignite series in the exact order that we release it. Be consistent and don't miss any workouts along the way.
The best way to stay on top of this series and smash your body transformation goals is to subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell so that you don't miss our weekly uploads. Then simply trust Coach Ali's experience of nearly 3 decades transforming thousands of bodies at the gym. He transformed my body and he can do the same for you.
Now, if you're interested in maximizing your results, then please consider hitting that blue join icon now and become a channel member. You'll get access to all of the exclusive training and nutrition content reserved only for our members and available through the members community.
It's time to get down to business. Make sure that you have some clear space around you, free from trip hazards, and please make sure that you're medically cleared to train along with us. Have a bottle of water handy and reach for it between sets. Now remember not to consume calorie beverages during your workout, as this will slow down your conditioning.
Absolutely. Enjoy today's dumbbell workout with full body fat burning, and let's get toned and summer ready together. Let's everybody start our warm up for our home dumbbell workout with some dumbbell squats with halo. Now you can see our feet are at shoulder width, our shins are remaining nice and vertical, and we drop down nice and deep and come up and hit those halos in one direction. And then on the next squat, we hit it in the other direction. So this is a fantastic warm up for your entire lower body. And it's also really good for the upper body, particularly for your shoulders, for your arms, and for your traps as well. This will set us up nicely to start our Ignite program and tone up with dumbbells. Okay, let's do another warm-up for this week, guys. So we're doing some Romanian deadlifts and we're following it with some bent over rows. The Romanian deadlifts will do a really good job hitting that lower posterior, working your lower back, your glutes and your hamstrings, really warming that up for the exercises we're looking to do today. The bent over row will get you started with the middle back and your biceps. So again, a fantastic warm-up to get ready for your dumbbell workout to get lean today. Alright, let's continue our dumbbell workout for toning by getting our burn on. These are some dumbbell sumo pulses. So you can see we're starting in that sumo squat position. We're getting nice and low and then we're just pulsing the bottom of the exercise. This is going to keep your outer glutes and your quadriceps engaged the whole time, so you're going to get a really nice burn. Make sure that your base is wide enough so that your shin bones are remaining nice and parallel, and try not to lean forward. So try to make sure you maintain your posture throughout this exercise. This is a single leg Romanian deadlift, and this is one of my favorite exercises, guys. It's really effective on the hamstrings on your front leg. So you can see we've got the back leg on an elevated surface just to keep it out of the way and keep it nice and stable so that we can really focus on that front leg. Now, when you drop down, make sure that your back remains nice and flat. You're looking on the floor when you drop down, and you're looking in front of you as you come up, because we want to keep the neck alignment with the rest of your body. Dumbbell squats for this exercise, guys. This is the basic version, holding up 2 dumbbells by your side. And what you want to make sure you do is try and keep your upper body as upright as you can keep it throughout your movement. Make sure that you've got nice stable feet and knees. Fix your base at shoulder width, toes are pointing forward, and then make sure that you're dropping down with your butt and keeping your shin bone as vertical as you can keep it. We don't want hyperflexion of the knees in this exercise. Dumbbell weighted leg extensions for this dumbbell workout for getting lean. Guys, this exercise is a lot harder than it looks. It actually looks quite easy, but if you're doing it correctly, it's absolutely not. You're getting really good contraction in your quadriceps and in your hips in the active leg as well. You can see that our toes are pointing up and that we're extending, and there's at least a 90-degree motion as far as the leg extension is concerned. The toes are pointing up the whole time, and you want to make sure that your knees remain level during the exercise. So no motion in the knees whatsoever. This is a seated calves raise. Now we're using our opposite dumbbell on the floor to create more range of movement. You can use any solid platform, or if you've got nothing to use, just do it off the floor and just focus on the top half of the exercise instead. But it's a matter of stretching out as far as you can and then lifting and squeezing your calves. And the additional dumbbell on top is just going to provide some extra resistance. Keep your posture in check and just slow, rangy, controlled movements for this exercise. So we're using our bench to do a crucifix hips raise for this exercise. But if you're doing it at home and you want to use your couch or even a sturdy coffee table, then that's okay. You can see that our knees are remaining straight and our toes are pointing up. And it's a matter of elevating your hips as far as they'll go. So as minimum, you want to make sure you hit a straight line from your ankle to your shoulder when you're in the high position of the exercise. Squeeze with your erectors, which is your lower back. Squeeze with your glutes and squeeze with your hamstrings as well. This is a fantastic, holistic, full body dumbbell exercise for toning, guys. You can see you're starting with a sumo squat, but you've got your arms up the whole time. So this is going to force you to really engage your back, particularly your rhomboids and your erectors. And of course, by holding your arms up, you're also keeping your shoulders active. Not to mention the majority of what you're doing, which is in your legs, into the sartorius, inside of your thighs, and getting into your hip abductors outside of your thighs as well. This is a good morning, and again, it's an excellent inclusion for your program to tone up with your dumbbells. Now, make sure when you're hinging forward, your back's remaining nice and flat, and there's only an ever so slight bend in your knees so that you're protecting your back, but you want to make sure that you get that stretch in your hamstrings, and on your way up, you want to get that engagement in your glutes and in your erectors as well. Make sure that your feet remain at shoulder width, and make sure that your toes are pointing forward. And of course, slow, steady, controlled movement. A fantastic full body tone up exercise with dumbbells, guys. A dumbbell thruster is pretty much as full body as you can get. You can see we're doing basic squats with feet at shoulder width at the bottom of the exercise. And then when you come up, we're finishing off with a shoulder press. And so you're working your legs, you're working your shoulders, and you're also working your core as well. I want you guys to work with steady pace movement and good control over the exercise. It doesn't need to be particularly heavy, guys. Just do what you're comfortable with. All right, let's continue to get toned with dumbbells, guys. These are some dumbbell weighted side leg raises. Now, you can see that the active leg is nice and stiff and that your ankle is leading the motion. So the foot's nice and horizontal. The mistake people make here is they pop their toe up, and that's because your hip's out of position. Now, we're doing it on the bench for video aesthetics, but I recommend just doing it on the floor just for stability. If you get to a point when your legs don't want to lift anymore, then just lose the dumbbell and just go body weight only. All right, let's continue our full body tone up with dumbbells, guys. These are sumo deadlifts with a front raise. So you can see we're starting in that sumo squat position with the legs nice and wide and the toes pointing out 45 degrees. Then you're dropping down as though you're trying to pick the dumbbell off the floor. And as your body gets upright, the swing with the arms is only up until you hit that horizontal line. This one's a little bit trickier to coordinate, but let's have a good crack at it. Well done everybody for getting through the strength component of today's summer body home dumbbell workout. Now you're perfectly primed to burn body fat, so let's start our full body fat burning segment of this workout. If you're monitoring your heart rate, then our goal is to keep you in your fat burning zone during the full body cardio segment of this particular workout. So let's take a quick moment to calculate your fat burning zone. 220 minus your age is your theoretical maximum heart rate. So I want you guys to record that number. Now let's take that number and multiply it by 0.67 or 67% if you like. And now you're in your fat burning zone.
Try to stay around your fat burning zone during the entire fat burning segment of this workout. If you drop more than 15 beats below your number, then pick it up and get back in the zone. If you shoot more than 15 beats above it, then slow it back down and get your heart rate back under control.
Guys, another important tip is to start this segment straight away while your body is low in sugar energy. Now is not the time for protein shakes or calorie supplements. Instead, stick with drinking just water until the end of this workout. You can replenish calories and have your post-workout supplements after finishing the complete workout. Now let's continue. This is a side-to-side shuffle, but to make the exercise a little bit harder, we're adding some punches in there using the dumbbells. So make sure that you keep a nice low stance throughout and just try to maintain your height during the exercise. As you get to the end of the shuffle, throw that punch out and you'll find that this is going to really start to test your shoulders. And it's a fantastic exercise for getting an area working that you may typically neglect throughout your day-to-day. These are some dumbbell cardio uppercuts, and again, a fantastic inclusion for your dumbbell workout for toning and getting lean. Make sure your weight's on the ball of your foot and that you're pivoting and using your hips as you throw those uppercuts. Stay nice and light on your dumbbells, you guys. It's not a time to go heavy. Try to maintain a good pace and control your breathing throughout this exercise. This is a sumo squat with some crossbody knee strikes, so it might challenge your coordination a little bit. It's not going to be the easiest exercise that you're going to do, but it's a good holistic cardio movement, particularly for toning, and it's definitely going to get your heart rate up. Make sure you keep a reasonable pace and make sure you protect your knees throughout this one. All right, I'm doing some plyometric squats for this fat burning component to get toned with dumbbells, guys. But you can see Steph's doing basic squats. So if your knees and hips don't allow you to go plyometric and get off the floor, then just do it the way Steph's doing it. But the main thing is make sure that you're keeping a good pace throughout the exercise and make sure that you're managing your form. These are side to side squats, but you can see they're nice and wide and we're keeping a high pace. So they're not as deep as what you would typically do during the strength component of this particular exercise. But again, it's just a matter of getting the heart rate up a little bit and just working on that hips and psoas mobility. Protect your knees on this one, guys. Watch out for it. And if you find that your knees are troubling you, then just slow the movement down. Dumbbell weighted fast feet for this exercise, guys. Everybody should be able to do it. Make sure that your weight is on the ball of your feet and you're treading quite lightly, but we want to try and pick up the pace and go as fast as you can for the 30 seconds. We'll take a quick break, 10 seconds, and then go again for another 30. Have fun with this one, guys. Let's go. This is a side-to-side shuffle, but to make the exercise a little bit harder, we're adding some punches in there using the dumbbells. So make sure that you keep a nice low stance throughout and just try to maintain your height during the exercise. As you get to the end of the shuffle, throw that punch out and you'll find that this is going to really start to test your shoulders. And it's a fantastic exercise for getting an area working that you may typically neglect throughout your day-to-day. These are some dumbbell weighted pop squats, and you can see I'm doing the full pop squat, so jumping in and out from a sumo squat until I've got both of my feet together. Now you can see that Steph's doing the modified version of this exercise, so she's stepping to the side, going into that squat, and then working her way back and squatting on the other side. If your knees trouble you and you can't do the jumping motion, then do it the way Steph's doing it. This is a fast-paced sumo squat, and you can see that we're hand switching as we come up into the high component of those squats. By keeping a sumo squat position with your toes pointing out, it's gonna take some of the pressure away from your knees, so it should be a lot easier to do than traditional squats. Keep a high pace and let's get that heart rate up a little bit. Let's go.
Well done for finishing today's Ignite Summer Body Home Dumbbell workout with Coach Ali and I. If you enjoyed your workout, then please make sure that you're subscribed to our channel so that you don't miss the next workout in this series. If you think your friends could benefit from this series, then please share a link of this workout with them.
Now we recommend moving on to our post-workout stretching and cool down with our in-house physio, Daphne. There's a link of her stretching playlist at the end of this video, so be sure to check it out. As always, thank you guys for training with us today. We look forward to bringing you another full body dumbbell workout shortly and taking that body transformation of yours to the next level. Take care of yourselves and each other.